Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild-card game. It's the one-game National League wild-card playoff between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild-card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Vida Blue gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
The windup and the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through for a hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up and all.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Junior ranges back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Giancarlo Stanton now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. Hard hit ball to short. Banks has got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, David Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Foster is there, and he puts it away to stop the... So striding in.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, Keller. Go!
Now the pitch. Chopped on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Brad Keller. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And the throw will get him at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Griffey retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heat.
Todd Helton,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Keller is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
First pitch on its way. Larry Walker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield.
Now that the center fielder.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there, base hit. The relay, and there's one down now. Stepping into the box, David Ortiz flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Runners off for second. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Now batting, Ernie Banks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now at the plate, Will Smith. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Smith brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Hal Newhouser is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
Next to bat for the Giants, Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Walker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Standing in, Chipper Jones back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just hung in there on that one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, George Foster, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 34.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Giants. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 pitch to Jr. Grounded to third. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single. Todd Helton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ernie Banks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Griffey Jr. at second. Helton is over at first with one away. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The catcher, Will.
Digging in now, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100%.
Got it. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Popped him up. Smith is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now the Giants pitcher, Brad Keller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Dustin May gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. This is in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even...
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you.
And he is tagged out here. Boy. Kenny Lofton is going to come off the bench.
He's hitting for the Nationals. Number 7.
Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Lofton stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was a 12th round selection during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chipper Jones comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ortiz has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Settling in now, David Ortiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and gone up into the second deck.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and he will get there to make the running play. And stepping into the box, George Foster. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the center fielder, number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. To the plate now, Todd Helton as he rips it on the ground to second.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that... Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Rob Nen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Rob Nen, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is popped up back behind second. Sandberg backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Helton will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Griffey Jr. is there, and it's a... Digging in, Will Smith. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Larry Doby will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chipper Jones is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now, number 99 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 99.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Banks has it. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Liner toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
The left fielder, number 33. Giancarlo.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton as he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Banks. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So in now for San Francisco, Victor Reyes, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
First baseman, number 34. David Ortiz.
At the plate now, David Ortiz as he rips it on the ground to second. And the runner from third crosses the plate. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Drew Pomeranz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bounce it to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now. Dave Kingman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Dave Kingman.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the blowout continues.
Now back.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Scooped up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Here's the first pitch.
For Washington, the second baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
George Foster is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. Into the second deck and gone. Ready for another chance? Todd Helton. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about this selection. This cycle is about equivalent to a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's something we're only lucky enough to see a couple of times a year, if that. So that was awesome to witness.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.